happens in any way, shape or form with a game where you've kind of dominated a lot of the play and come away with absolutely nothing?
Yeah, not kind of dominated. We did dominate completely. It was attack versus defence for 70 odd minutes of the game, 75 minutes, and we haven't been at last detail to score a goal, and it's not been quite there. But we give away a really poor goal. We didn't start very well, and then after that, that gives them something to hang on to, which makes it really difficult for us. And then pretty much the rest of the game, they were just camped in there, half defending and trying to get Boyce on the ball at the top end of the pitch and try and win a free kick to get them up the pitch. So I haven't seen the stats, but I'm pretty convinced it will show what we all saw in terms of watching the game. But fair play to them, they had something to hang on to and they've done it. So we have to find a way to be better on a tight pitch, away from home, sticky pitch. We had some really, really good chances, especially in the first half. I thought we looked quite dangerous, and that's a disappointing thing. Their goal came from a chance where we had Joe Mason free in the box, and he could have taken a touch, but he tried to head it, and is what it is. But the goal, I'm really disappointed with, and I think the players should be as well. But fair, I've spoke about it loads of times. Fair play to the players. Dominated the game. Were brave enough on the ball. Were excellent at times until we got to that final third, and it got a little bit congested, a little bit sticky. So, as always with any game, win, lose or draw, we'll learn from it and we'll get better from it. I think it was a completely different game to when we played them earlier on in the season, which probably shows how far we've come. And it's a team in the playoffs. You have to give credit to them. They're difficult to play against, difficult to beat, but we can't dominate a game that much and not come away with anything. It's that simple, and that's why I'm really disappointed. It's my overriding feeling at the moment. I'm just really disappointed we haven't got anything from the game.
You were almost 4-2-4 at one point, weren't you? I mean, it was just incredible the amount of attacking players that you had on the pitch.
Yeah, we had to try and go and get something out of the game, and I said to them at half time, if we score a goal we'll win the game, but we didn't do it, unfortunately. But the momentum was fully with us, and I felt just trying to get as many goals on the pitch as possible with the players we had on the pitch, and it's nearly paid off. Carlton had a great chance. Walshy got dancing to the box, and his final touch wasn't quite there. Reece Ely he should have come in at the back stick and tapped it in, but he wasn't quite there. So it's just that final detail, really. I don't know whether that's a bit of anxiety, a bit of frustration. I think it crept into us a little bit, myself included, because we had that much domination. So we need to learn from that and make sure if it happens again, maybe we need to be a bit more relaxed, a bit more calm. Still move it quickly. Doesn't mean slow, but as I said, we'll learn from it and we'll move on. I think the fact we're so disappointed again is a sign of how far we've come. Yeah. And now it's about bouncing back on Saturday at our home pitch at Stadium MK, and where we've been really good.
It's quite encouraging that what we're talking about here ultimately is the decision-making process at times. Reece shouting for Sam to leave the ball when it's going to go over the top and he's going to have a goal-scoring opportunity. They're just putting the ball in or passing or crossing. Those are the intricacies that didn't quite pan out today, that meant you lost the game rather than getting something from it.
Yeah, I think, listen, we've not got a problem with scoring goals. I think we've shown that over the last however many games. So hopefully it's a one-off. It is. You're right. It's those last details, and I think that comes with frustration and anxiety. They've probably not been in. Well, we haven't been in a situation where we've dominated the game that much and had that much territory, and not scored a goal. So as the game wore on, I think we actually became less likely to score in the last 5-6 minutes than we had been for the rest of the game, and I think that just shows just a bit of desperation. But fair play to the lads, they stuck at it. As I said, they moved the ball, they were good on the ball, and I'm so disappointed for them. I just think we'd done enough on most days to go and win 2 games of football in terms of what we had up until the final third, and it wasn't to be today. So I'm disappointed for them. I'm disappointed for the supporters that came, who again were excellent, and but we have to move on. We've come a long way in a short space of time. We're not going to win every game. We are going to lose games. It's as simple as that. And I'd much rather do it that way in terms of dominating the game and taking the game to the team when we're away from home. So we'll learn and we'll get better for this.
More minutes for Ben Gladwin as well, which and I think he pinged one crossfield pass tonight, which made you go, whoa, this guy's got something. More minutes for Carlton as part of an MK Dons team, so it's all encouraging, isn't it? Yeah,
it was good. I thought Carlton was excellent again. His link-up play got a bit too congested for him in the last 20 minutes. We didn't get him on it enough, but first half the way he came off, got the ball, bounced passes to people. His movement was good, so he's going to be a big player for us. I said that. Same with Ben. I thought he was good tonight when he came on. He showed some real quality on the ball. He needs to get up to speed. We know he does, but really believe in him. Really believe in all the players we've got.
Quite a few glimpses of what Callum Britton can do tonight as well. Sometimes sometimes we get to see the best and the worst of Callum Britton, because he's one of those players that can get very frustrated on the pitch. But I mean, quick feet, aggressive. His delivery to the box was good. Probably, in my opinion, one of the better MK Dons players tonight. And you need more consistency from Callum on that respect, don't you?
I think he's been probably one of our best players since I took over. You're not going to find a bigger fan of Callum Britton than me, and the staff. 100%. He's got everything to be a top player. I think we need to. People don't appreciate him as much as he should be appreciated. Maybe his teammates do. He's a top player. He's really brave on the ball. He takes possession for us. He gets us out of tight situations. I think he's been excellent. I thought he was excellent on Saturday. He looked a bit tired towards the end tonight, but he make no mistake about it, he's a brilliant player. And I've been really demanding with Callum and really intense because I know what he's capable of. Yeah, so really intense with him, and he's been great. And I think he's really disappointed tonight. He's frustrated that we haven't got the thing, and he's probably frustrated he hasn't been able to create a goal, because the way he got into the box a few times, especially in the first half, and he makes it look. He does things that look easy, so people just think, oh, that's a given, but it's not. He's a really talented boy. Yeah. He's got. When I first came here, I think I was told about you maybe didn't have the right attitude and wasn't consistent enough and all that, but I genuinely think he just needs a bit of belief in himself, and I hope we've given him that. He's got a brilliant attitude, a brilliant desire to improve. He comes in and watches his clips and wants to learn and get better. So we've got a really top player at this level, top player in our hands, and we need to make sure we keep developing and keep improving him, the same as the rest of the team. They've been, as I said, they've been brilliant, but he's been a real consistent performer for me and for us, and hopefully that will continue.
Russ, really appreciate your time. Thank you.